Oh, it's so bright out here. Oh my god. My name is Precious. Welcome to my channel and my video. Today we're going to be talking about volunteering at a hospital. We're going to talk about the process, the testing that you have to get done, and what I decided to volunteer as, like what location. And so let's get on with the video. Ew. So basically the sign-up process for me, and it might be different for different places around the US, but we at our local hospital, we didn't have like an online process. Like we had to go into the hospital, find the volunteer coordinator. They give you a form, and oh, it's a bee and another bug. And so they give you a form, and it was this huge packet, and it's basically all your information, you're here at. So this isn't mine. You can volunteer all year if you have time, but I'm only doing it for the summer. And so I picked summer. I picked Monday through Wednesday. I'm free. After you sign up, fill out all your application form, you turn it back into the people, or in some people's case, if you try going to your hospital's website and seeing if they have a section there. But if they don't, it's most likely that it's a you go pick it up yourself thing, and I find that like it's not that hard. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. It kind of takes a while to find the person if you don't know who you're looking for. Like my mom had to look all over the hospital to find the lady, and she's only available at certain times in a day too, so you also have to consider what times they'll be working. And so the next process, if you're picked, you go to an interview. My interview was really simple. I didn't really have any like rigorous answer these questions why you want to volunteer thing. It was more like oh, hi, this is me, this is you. These are the days you said you wanted to work, but this is the day I picked for you to work. It wasn't really more of like an interview, but it was kind of like an interview. And then they say, oh, here's the t-shirt order form, because we had to get like volunteer t-shirts, and that was like, ours was $27 where we live. But some places they interview you and say why you're interested in volunteering. And it also, during the application process, they have a referral form. And so I guess if you have a really good referral, they might not even ask you any of those things. Like after the interview, I ordered my shirt, I prepped everything, I got my khaki pants, khakis. And so we had an orientation. Orientation is like, it took like 3 hours to do, but you don't really have to do anything. You don't have to dress fancy. Well, it kind of matters on your hospital unless like someone specifically said dress fancy, but don't go there dressing like a hobo. You have to dress to impress, but don't go overboard. And so during orientation, basically a bunch of guest speakers came. They will talk to you about the hospital message, what the hospital wants to get out of you guys, what it means to be a volunteer, and what it means to help people. And then their lady or man, people come in, they talk to you about how to use a wheelchair, not to bring people in yourself physically, but to just basically roll it back so they can get in themselves. And they talk to you about health concerning basic precautions, like when to use gloves, wipe things down, when you only use gloves once, throw it away, never use gloves at an elevator or walking somewhere. You shouldn't be, the gloves should be for one task, and then you should throw them away and get another one. How you should also always stay clean. They will do a hospital tour either then or your first day of starting. And basically, it's very simple. they show you like a little bit of the legal procedures, like you're not allowed to disclose other people's information information out to the public, because that's illegal. You get to help people, so that's like the real good part. And during orientation, we had TB testing, which is basically for tuberculosis. And if you haven't taken one of those anymore, it doesn't really hurt. It's like a little like needle jab, and I know that doesn't really sound nice, but it's just like a little prick, like a little sting. This test is basically like, don't touch it, don't put anything on it, no lotion, no scratching it, definitely no scratching it, for 2 days, 2 to 3 days, and you come back to the hospital where you took the test, and they will check you to have TB. And mine is still right here. I don't know if you can see it, but this red circular mark, that was the TB test. I had mine done last week. And so basically, you won't really tell after the first day, but by the end of the second day, like right before you go to check it out, mine was like, I really want to scratch it. It like by the end of day 1, I was like begging. Like, I'm pretty sure I almost scratched it once. So you get the TB test. You basically, if you ordered your t-shirt and then you sent it to the hospital, you'll get it. Or if you sent it to yourself, you'll get it yourself. And I met 2 people there. Like, you just meet people, just introduce yourself and say, whoa, damn it's windy. Not say, whoa, damn it's windy. But you introduce yourself and just say your name and say which part you're trying to volunteer for, what days. And both the 2 people I met, I don't even see them at all, so. And after TB testing, that's basically it. So you just basically learn the rules, and it's a very simple process to do. So I really advise it. I really love volunteering, and I think it's just so nice to see all like different people just smiling at you, and it's just like a fresh of hospital air, fresh of breath air. That doesn't even, a breath of fresh air. Is that how it goes? But no, it's a very like simple thing, and I think I'm gonna love it. And if you're doing it, I think you're gonna love it. And oh, one of my friends said that she wasn't able to make it to the orientation, but I'm pretty sure that's still okay. Like, if you can't make it to something or submit something by a certain time, just talk to the volunteer coordinator, and I'm pretty sure they're nice, and they'll say, oh, okay, thank you for telling me. You can turn in a little bit late, or I can have a special just telling you what to do later, or there's another meeting for people who can't make it. So basically, that's like, you just have to speak out. Don't just say, oh, I can't make it, I guess I can't do it. It's simple. They want you to volunteer. Everyone wants you to volunteer. It's your work. They want you because you're taking your time out to help people for free. And I think that's just like a selfless decision to make. And also, probably all hospitals give you service hours for doing this. So if you start back in school and you're in a service hours club or something, you could probably use like a couple of those hours into that club to start you off in the fresh air. In the fresh school year, not fresh air. So basically what I decided to go into is the ER. I picked ER, radiology, and I forgot the other one, but it was something about like emergency or like surgery department. And so I really wanted to challenge myself to those hard ones because I want to go into pre-med and I want to do something in surgery or like one of like the toughest courses. And I just want to see, I took anatomy and physiology, and if you guys want to learn about that class, comment down below. But I took anatomy and physiology last year and I loved it. I love dissection. I know I won't get to dissect a person, not dissect, like help a person out while I'm in the ER for volunteering, but I just want to see how I get used to the people's attitudes, the looks on their faces. Like, if I'm traumatized by this, which I hope not, and I don't think I will, it'll make me realize like volunteering at a hospital will make you like, if you're okay with volunteering in different parts of the hospital, that means like you're okay with pre-med, you're okay to going to medical school. So like it's a good basis to see if it's really the right path for you. And it also shows you that if you're willing to volunteer at a hospital, that you're not out for the money. Like if you can volunteer, like it's 40 hours of your summertime, and then if you can volunteer that, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be out for the money. And your volunteer coordinator might let you switch if you don't like the ER. But I just wanted to test my boundaries. I already loved like anatomy, and I was like, I'm gonna be fine with this because those rabbits were bloody. That actually sounds so bad that I'm enjoying volunteering at the ER, and I just hope like I don't want anyone to die or anything, but I just want to experience like the hardest of the hardest, what I can do, and bring up paths to my future. So that's the end of the video. Comment down what you think about this video, what type of videos you would like me to make next, and leave a like on this video if you like the video, or put a thumbs down if you dislike the video. I really don't care. Haters, hate, please do. I really don't care. Basically just want to bring content to you guys. I don't know if you heard me. But thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.